So, intellectual property refers to the creations of one's own intellect. So, when you are using your own knowledge or intellect and creating something, or it can be an invention, it can be anything, it can be music, it can be a drawing, it can be a photograph or anything. So, when you are using your own intellect and producing something, that is called intellectual property. So intellectual property rights are the rights which protects this intellectual property. So intellectual property rights will guarantee the creators or the owners of intellectual property an exclusive right to use them for their own commercial benefit or for the purpose of anything. For the benefit of commercial, no individual can use those inventions or the products or for any other purposes. And intellectual property rights will protect this intellectual property of individuals. The intellectual property rights, if you see, they are categorized into two kinds. The one is industrial property, and second one is copyrights. Okay, industrial property is again categorized into four types. First one is patents, second one is trademarks, third one is industrial designs, fourth geographical indications. Then if you see the copyrights, copyrights are granted for original literary, artistic, dramatic works, music recordings, cinematograph, films. So copyrights subsist in all these works. The importance of IP was first recognized in Paris Convention, which was held in 1883, which recognized the importance of the protection of industrial property. The second one is Berne Convention, which is for the protection of copyrights. So this WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, is a one. There are many nations which are members of this WIPO, which is looking after the world intellectual property rights. Then, if you see the industrial property, the first one is patents. The patents are granted for new inventions. Generally, an individual or organization may invent something. So, it can be a product, it can be a service which is offered by a company, or it can be a product which is maybe manufactured by an organization or a company. That is something which is newly invented and that is going to be there in the market. So the new invention can offer a solution for a technical problem, or it can be a product which can make to do something easily. So it can be a product which may have better than from other previous products which are there in the market, or it can be a machine, it can be a product, it can be a process. Technically, which may give some kind of solution to a problem. So that is patent. So patents are granted generally by the patents office, that is part of the industry and commerce, where we have office called Controller General of Patents, Trademarks, Industrial Designs. So the Controller General of this patents, industrial designs and trademarks will issue a certificate for the patents. So generally the patents owner will have an exclusive right to use the patents for the commercial benefit. Generally, whoever is invented something new, he is the one who becomes as the patents owner in the first place. Otherwise, if an employee of an organization, if he or she invents something which is new, then the organization itself will become the patent's owner, not the individual. Because so the organization or an individual owner may become the patent's owner. So the patent's owner will have an exclusive right to use the invention for his commercial benefit. So the patents are granted generally for 20 years, and patent protection means generally an invention cannot be commercially made, which is distributed, or it can be used for the commercial benefit, or it can be sold for others without consent of the concerned patent's owner. So patent is a exclusive right which is granted for an invention, and it gives protection for the new inventions for the person who created the invention. So no other individuals commercially cannot copy the invention, they cannot distribute the invention, they cannot modify the product, they cannot sell the invention without consent from the patent's owner. Here, if you see the patent's owner, because he is the first owner of the patent, he can sell his patents for others with a mutually agreed terms, or he can give it on hire some way or the other, which means the patent's owner may give a license to other third parties to use his invention in their organization or for the benefit. So sometimes the patent's owner also can assign somebody as the patent's owner by maybe getting some money. So the patent's owner may have this kind of rights to sell the invention, to use the invention, or to give it for others on a mutually agreed terms. So generally, these patents are granted for 20 years from the date of making the application with the patents office. So not from issuing the patents rights to the concerned person, but from the day of making the patents application, it is counted. And sometimes an individual may apply seeking for the patents for one more year, because maybe for various reasons he might not applied for the patent certificate, or maybe the patents is not granted, maybe because of some delay or the other. So but generally the patents are granted for 20 years, and sometimes in addition to the 20 years, 1 year may be given for some individuals in some cases. Then, if you want to get the patents rights for your new inventions, generally you have to make an application to the patents office, which is under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, within a prescribed format. You have to pay some money for getting your patents rights also. So here they will see whether your new invention is new in the market, or whether there are any similarities of the invention. So they will see, and if they found that your new invention is not there in the market, they can print that information regarding your new invention in the patents journal, and they will give others to oppose the patents if there are any similarities, etc. After 1 month period of time after publishing in the patents journal, generally the registrar of patents, industrial designs and trademarks will issue a certificate to the patents owner, that is called patent right for his invention.